All right. Thank you, everybody. And now we've come to an end of an exciting Business Agility Foundation community class. We've had people from all over the place. I think from the European continent, from Italy. I think we've had a great community from Italy, from Mauritius, from the South of America, from United States. And we just want to get feedback around from you guys that can help the community folks in terms of what did you learn and how can this benefit other people in the community. So I'll start with Ricardo. Ricardo, would you like to share your thoughts?
For sure, Ash, thank you. From my perspective, this class is very important since I came to understand a lot of concepts regarding business agility and how to explain those to my coaches. So it is relevant to me that we are all aware how business agility is not a, I will say, buzzword that we are tackling. Is about a need that we need to tackle right now. Basically, if we are not coaching, if we are not facilitating these kind of conversations in our organizations, chances are that we are left behind. So thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo. Miles, would you like to share?
Yes, I'll start by saying this is my first Agile certification. So I found it very worthwhile. Learned a lot. I'd really been exposed to Agile just a bit through a couple of books I had read on my own and hearing some other folks talk about it. So this was really helpful for me to gain more of a foundational understanding of the different principles and be able to speak more intelligently about it when I go back into my organization. I think the biggest benefit I took from the class as somebody whose first certification it was to be with this group here, many of whom have significant experience in Agile and many more certifications. So to hear from them and their perspectives and how they've applied these sorts of things really helped put everything we learned into a greater perspective for me.
Thank you, Miles. Simone, would you like to share?
Yes, about this course, I particularly appreciate the discussion between us because they are always interesting and help us to compare our experiences, understand concepts better, get new ideas or new points of view, and in general, grow.
Thank you so much, Simone. Luigi, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes. About the class, I think this is a very, very, very good format, as we concluded with a case study together, and that was interesting experience with all the colleagues, as we had the opportunity to explore the first phase of the starting of business agility in an enterprise context. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Luigi. Diana, would you like to share?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the class has been quite interesting and enlightening to me, like I said before. Agile is quite a new concept to me, even though it is being applied in the current organization I'm in. It was really interesting to learn about the different frameworks, methodologies, concepts, a different way of thinking, really. And especially to be listening to this group's members' experiences. So yeah, it was really good. Thank you.
Thank you. Andrea, would you like to share?
It was amazing because I really appreciate the teamwork, sharing our ideas, our experience, working together on the concept that we learn in this course, and that facing the real problem, like the last teamwork exercise. So it was very useful. I like it very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Gianluca, would you like to share?
Yeah, for sure. I want to thank Ash because I think that the most relevant thing, based on my opinion, is also having a different point of view to approach the same item. For example, the change model, we have different change models, and having, let me say, a widespread solution in our toolkit is also useful when we approach agility items and agility method. So thanks to Hash, thanks to this course.
Thank you so much. Roberta.
Yeah. So for me, the best thing was the conversation we had all together in the breakout room. I really find a lot of insights. And also I really liked the video you shared, Ashish. So yeah, really nice and well done. So I appreciate them. Thank you.
Thank you. Silvio, would you like to share your thoughts?
Sure, of course. So from my side, I want to say that, of course, we all know that business agility nowadays is a kind of essential tool for each organization working in whatever field, and no matter how large or small they are. So my opinion is that this course is very useful to build a kind of basis, a basic knowledge in order to bring back to our colleagues and organization a lot of interesting point of view and frameworks and so on. And I really appreciate the collaboration that we have and the feedbacks that we get from the other experience, other attendees, and so on.
Thank you, Silvio. Nivea, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes, sure. Mainly, I agree with all about what has been said by my colleagues, but I would like to add one more thing about you, Ashish, because I noticed that you, in your training, you are a trainer, but actually you are more a coach, because you prefer usually ask more than tell what to do, what to say, and so on. So you always try to ask us before you tell something. So I really appreciate this approach. It demonstrates that you're really a coach, at least with this during this training. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Nivea. Alicia, would you like to share?
So I want to thank you, first of all, Ash. I think it was very informative, and you really kept us engaged, and then really helped on the conversation. So we were able actually to have very interesting conversation and learning a lot from each other. So great. And thank you for the material, because especially for us Agile coaches, it's very useful to have, tools and new things to use on the job. So that's very helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Alina, would you like to share?
So yeah, this is also my first certification in Agile. I was a little bit lost, but I really appreciated the teammates and their patience, because they always were there to explain to me things and abbreviations and things that, were going through the Agile and everything. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Giulio, would you like to share your thoughts?
Sure. So I really appreciated the course from an organizational perspective, because having shorter sessions rather than one-day session helped me to stay more focused. I appreciated the material and the way in which it was presented. So no simple slides, but also videos, which keep the attention higher rather than looking at one slide. I appreciated the interaction with the roommates, and the fact that this training was a community training. So hearing from the experiences of the other folks who did, let's say, transformation in different organizations helped me a lot. And also, as a material that you shared will definitely help me in performing better my job as an Agile coach within the organization. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Salvatore, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes, I agree with Nevia and other colleagues. I love your style of teaching, presence in this room. Thank you very much. And I appreciated also the fact that we had a lot of insights about how it is so difficult also to cope with complexity in a business agility transformation. And yeah, thank you very much.
Right, thank you. And last but not least, Rosario, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes, so I appreciated your style of leadership in this course. So really appreciated. The training material was brilliant, and I think I will take it seriously because it was a great opportunity to enlarge also the documents we have on business agility. And my best takeaway from this session is probably the collaboration and the point of view of the other colleagues of yours on some topics that maybe are also already present in me, but was enhanced with a different point of view. It was for sure cool.
Right. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate that. And thank you for sharing your time on to this class. And I'll go ahead and stop.